So my dear students, today I am going to prepare this class for the absolute beginners, and in this video we are going to learn the PHP for loop. So how to construct the for loop using the PHP. So it is going to be very easy. Now just see the syntax. It's going to be very easy. So this is how you have to write the for loop. Now first you have to write for take a bracket, fast bracket. Inside that you have to initialize a variable. So here I have given the variable name is I, right? Instead of I you could have given some other variable name, right? Now here this is the condition. Now what condition? Now the loop is going to execute until and unless the value of I will be 5 or less than 5. Now it is written over here less than equals to 5, and now after that you can see every time it will enter the for loop, the value of I will be incremented. Plus means it will be incremented by 1. Instead of this you could have also written that is I, right, equals to that's $I plus 1. So this is equals to plus. So you could have written in either way, right? Now what this few code will do, right? So I have written just 1 2 3 4 5 lines of code will do. It is going to print India, right? It is going to print India 5 times, right? 5 times, and after printing every time it will just take a new line. Now just let me execute and show you. Now can you see this? So 1 2 3 4 5 times it is going to print India. Now if I want to get it print 10 times, so you can see, just try to understand. So the variable I have initialized with 1. Now what will happen? After that it is going to print India until and unless the value of I will increase to 10. So every time it will enter the loop and I value will be incremented, right? And it will go on incrementing until it will be 10, right? And if once it will become 11 it will stop. Till then it will print India, right? Now you can see 10 times it is going to print India, right? Now to make it clear for you, I will just write over here. So let's say here I am going to write just the variable value, right, so that you can understand how many times it is going to print. So this $I value I am going to write, right, and after that it will be written over here TIME, so that it will let you to understand that how many times it is going to print. Now can you see, first time, 2 times, 3 times, so 10 times it is going to print, right? So why? Because it is going to, if I just write here 5, that means it is going to start with 5 and it will stop at 10. So 5 6 7 8 9 10, it is going to print 6 times. So you can see 5 6 7 8 9 10 1 2 3 4 5 6, it is going to print 6 times, starting from 5 and it will stop at 10. Now instead of this, if you start with, if I do one thing, if I remove the equals to, now what will happen? It will not go and print 10 times, it will print 9 times, only 9 times. That means the value of $I will become 10, it is not going to enter the loop. So this is a loop, right? Once the value of I will be 10, it is not going to enter this loop. So let me just show you. It will go and print 9. So 10 it will not print, this it will not print, it will print from 5 to 9. Just see. I hope you have understood. Now why do we use loop? We are going to use loop to make our program easy. So sometimes it happens in an application we have to repeat same setup code repeatedly many times, say 100 times or more, right? So it's quite difficult for writing those setup code every time, for writing those function, calling those function every time. So instead of doing that, you can simply use the loop so that we can get our job easier. So that is why you can use a loop. So let me show you in detail, right? I hope this part you have understood. Now I'm going to show you a factorial. So here just see, I'm going to take a variable. So here I'll just take a variable, see. So dollar fact equals to 1, right? So I've taken a variable. Now another variable I'm going to take, count, count variable, right, equal to 1. Now so two variable I have declared just above the for loop, right? I have declared fact and count. So I'm going to declare a factorial. So factorial, I'm going to find out the factorial. So here what I'll be doing, I will initialize the value of I as 1. Now I want to get the factorial of 5, right? So I want to get the factorial of 5. Now what is the factorial of 5? That you all know, that is 120. How the loop will going to show us the factorial of 5, that is going to be 120. Let me show you. So here I have declared I variable, and that has been initialized to 1. Now condition has given that it will go on and increment until it becomes 5 or less than 5. Less than 5 means 4. So if I go and write equals to, that means it will stop when it becomes more than 5, right? Till 5 it will increment. So this will increment the value of I till it becomes 5. So I value will be incremented by 1 till it become 5, and in the I value has been initialized to 1. Now here see what I will be doing. So here I am going to show, here just see. So I will write here $count, count. So that I have declared count equal to, okay, count has been declared to 1. Count equal to $count, count, right, into, right. Now $I. Now echo. So here I'm going to print the value of $count, count, right. I hope you have understood. So right, so let me show you. So can you see? So I have to just take a line to break here. So I will take a beer. Now let me show you. Every time it will print, I will take a line. Now you can see 1 2 3 1 2 6 24 120. So the factorial of 5 is 120, right? So every time you can see what it works. Just count variable initialize has it to 1. Now that equals to, you can see 1 into here at the first time. Just try to understand here. Let me show you in detail, so that will be just let me show you. Now just see, it will be clear to you. So you can see here. So at the first time the $I was 1, right? This was 1, and the value of count, that was also 1. So 1 into 1 equals to 1, right? 1 into 1 equals to 1. Next time it has been incremented to 2, right? So $I became 2, right? And it was 1 only. So 2 into 1, 2, right? Now it became 3 into 2 6, right? Now it became 4 into 6 24. Now it became 5, right? Now 5 and 5 into 24 120. So to make it much more clear, I will do in a separate way. Just let me show you. So here I will take, just see. So I'm going to put this value inside this fact. So I will take this variable here, fact equal to $count, count. Now see. So now what are you doing? Just see. So here what are you doing? And in this fact I am putting the value of count. So what was the value of count? That I am going to put it over here. Now in the echo section I will show in this way, that yeah, see, echo $I, right? Okay, then echo echo. This is $I into $I into count, $I into count. Okay, echo equals to, now here it will be fact. Just see, this is how it is going to print. Let me show you. Try to understand, then I will show you in detail. So can you see? So just here it will be fact, and here it will be count, COUNT. Now see, just check it out. Now 1 into 1. Now what happens here, you can see. So 1, initially the value was 1, right? The dollar value was 1 into, we have given in this way, x, right? 1 into fact. Now what was the value of fact? Initially the value of the fact that I have declared 1. So 1 into 1, 1. Now next time you can see, this is the value of the this $I. $I value has been incremented, right? $I value has been incremented. Now $I into fact value was 1, right? So 2 into 1, 2. So right, 2 into 1, 2. Now fact value became 2. $I again has been incremented to 3. Fact value was 2. This 2, 3 into 2, 6. Now this is the fact value, right? $I has been again further incremented, 4, and 4 into this fact value, 6, 24. Now this is the fact value, right? Because every time I'm just putting this count value into the fact value before further doing this multiplication. Now this is the fact value which came here. $I has been incremented to 5 into 24, 120. This is the factorial which I have prepared over here. Now you can see, just here I have written less than or equal to 5. That means the loop will stop until it reached to 5. Now once it reached to 5, now what will happen after that? When it will go and enter the loop, the condition will be checked that it has reached to 5. Now it will not work further, right? Now if I just remove this equals to, now it will works to 4. That means it will works, the condition is less than 5, not equals to 5. So this will not work. So only these 4 lines will execute. Let me show you. So I'm going to show you over here. Just see. Can you see the difference between less than equals to and equals to, and less than equals to and only less than? Now less than equals to, now it will work till 5. The condition still, the condition is going to work until the $I value will be less than or equals to 5. Now you can see, right? I hope you have understood. Now let me show you in another way. Just see. I will do a table. Of let's say 10. Now here you can see, I will just do one thing here, table of 10. Now if I write here 10, simple way, I'm going to create a table of 10. So 10, so it is 1, right? Now here I will write 10. So 10 into 1, 10 into 2, in this way it will go to 10 into 10. Now so it will start from 1, that is 10 into 1, 10 into 1, right? 10 into 1. So how will I write here? Let's say I will write here 10, and here I will write 10 into 1, $I. So $I value will be shown over here, right? Now equals to here count. This is not required now. Okay, so let me show you. Now can you see, 1 into 10 into 1, 10, 10 into 2, 20, in this way 10 into 10, 100, 10 into 990, right? I hope you have understood how I have done it. Now you can see 10 into the I value is going to increment every time until it goes to 10. Now in this way I can create the table of 10. Now I'm going to show you further creating the nested formation for loop. We can also do the nested formation for loop. So we are going to learn now the nested formation of for loop. So just see what is exactly the nested formation of for loop. Now so I'm going to take another for loop right inside this. So right now just check it out. Now here I'm going to take some furthermore variables. Now here instead of I will just take j. In the nested for loop I'm going to take j. Now you can see here in the outer for loop I have taken I, and in the inner for loop, that is the nested one, inner one, I have taken j. Now j will be incremented, right? Now how am I going to work with it? That is, so this piece of code, okay, this piece of code I am going to write here. Okay, this piece of code I am going to write inside this. Now just see how it is going to work. Now what I will be doing, so here I am going to create a table of, let's say, 1 to 10. I will create the table of 1, I will also create the table of 2, I will also create the table of 3. In this way I am going to create the table of 1 to 10 using the nested for loop. Now just see, okay, so now say in the first case here, let's say the value of I is 1. The value of I is 1. Now I am going to create a table of the value of I, that is I am going to create the table of 1. So here I will write, I am going to write here $I, see $I, that is I am going to create the table of $I, that is 1, right? In this way every time this I will increment and it will go till 10. So in this way I am going to create the table of 1 to 10, and here I will write $j. So what will happen, let me show you. Now here it will be shown $I. Now $I into $j, right? Very simple, and it equals to the count, right? In this way it will work. Okay, I will take 2 beer, not 1. After completing of one table I am going to take 2 beer. Now see, once it will enter this loop, let's say I will be 1, okay, it will enter, and now after that this loop in nested one, this is inner loop, is going to perform. Now inner loop will perform 10 times, that is the j will be until less than equal to 10 it will do the function. That means 10 times it will be I into, that is 1, I into 2, I into 3, I into 4, I into 5. In this way that will be I into 10. So in this way the table will work, that is one table will create. In this way this full table will create. Let me show you just okay, so you can see the table of 1 into 1, 1 into 2, in this way 1 into 10. Now you can see table of 2, now table of 3, table of 4, table of 5, table of 6, table of 7, table of 8, table of 9, and table of 10, right? If I want to create the table of 1 to 5, not more than that, so I can just you can write over here 5. Now you can see table of 1, table of 2, table of 3, table of 4, and table of 5, and not more than that. Now I hope you have understood. That is, so this is the table of I am creating. So table of I, right? Once it will enter this loop, and after that what will happen, so this is I, just let me tell you, this is I, okay, I into j, right? I into j. So you can see I will be 1, so it has entered the outer loop once. Now 10 times it will work in the inner loop. That means I into j will increment, j will increment, j will increment, j will increment till it becomes 10, right? so j will increment to tens. I will be 1 because once it has entered, right, it is not going to go out until it perform this operation, and in this operation j will be 1 to 10. So 10 times this operation will take place. J value will be incremented from 1 till 10. So in this way I can create the table of I, that is I will be 1, j will be 1 to 10, that is you can see. And again next time it will go out, again it will enter, I will be 2, you can see I value will be 2, right, and j value again will be from starting from 1 to 10, it will be incremented starting from 1 till the 10, and in this way the table of 2 will be computed. Now again you can see j I value increment, I value will be incremented, I value will become 3, right, and j value will be again I will be 3, again it will enter the inside loop, inner loop, and j value will be starting from 1 and it will go till 10. In this way you can see j value will be 1 till 10. Again it will go out and again it will enter to this loop, I value will be incremented and it will become 4. 4 is less than 5, less than equal to 5, so it will enter this. Again you can see table of 4, this is the value of I will be here. Now j will be again 1 to 10, again it will j will become 11 and it will not enter this loop, it will go out and again it will enter this, I will be incremented to 5, you can see I 5, and j will be again 1 to 10 here. When j will fail to satisfy this condition, j will just exit out of this loop, right, again j will check this condition will also fail because I have been here incremented, and I will become after that 11. Once I will become 11, oh sorry, it has been made 5. When this condition will fail, I will just I value will not enter in this loop, so you can see, so it will work from 1 to 5. So I hope this video is going to help you. I hope you have understood, right, how to create the nested formation of table, how to create the this table using the PHP for loop, how you can create the factorial, how you can create the table, right. Okay, I hope this video is going to help you. If you like this video, then consider clicking the like button, share this video with your friend, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, then subscribe to my channel and support me. In the next video I am going to come with the while loop. I will teach you how you can use the while loop in PHP. So if you have not done my other classes, so this is the classes for the absolute beginners. So I have also prepared some other classes. Okay, the first few classes are prepared for the beginners, so please find those link in the description. I will give the link in the description. And if you don't know the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you need to know HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So I have given in the description a free website link. Find that website, learn the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I have prepared 40 video lectures. Find it that, and after that you give exam. Okay, so there I have prepared an online exam platform for you where you can give your online exam in the MCQ mode, and after giving your exam you can also check your result status. The result option is available. In that option you can check your result status. So I hope this video is going to help you. Thank you and goodbye for today.